Welcome to a special episode of Topics of High Importance. And by special, I mean last minute change, adaptation, flexible showing. Hello, everybody. This is Kate, and tonight I'm recording alone. Paul is not feeling well, and I was gonna experiment with this anyway, so I was like, look, honey, you rest, take care of you, and I'll do my little experiment, and then we'll see how the fuck it goes. And if it's fun, might do it again sometime. If it's terrible, might do it again sometime, because you never know. Maybe the second time it'll be better, you know? You learn from what you live. I see that I'm now talking to the blanket that is my soundproofing of this room. Talking to him. Oh, what a fucking wonderful segue. Feels like I'm talking to a big Muppet. And Caddy on Facebook requested that I discuss the question of who is the greatest Muppet. And I have an answer for you 100%. And to me, personally, it is the popcorn shrimp from the Swedish Chef sketch. Are they sketches? I feel like they're sketches. Yeah, but the popcorn shrimp. I love them. They're so small and funny. Hey, look, this is kind of a sidestep from the fact that I don't know the Muppets that... I mean, I know them, but like to say who the greatest is based on my limited experience, I don't know. Do I want to put my foot in it? I mean, let's talk about them. Gonzo, So Blue. It kind of annoyed me most of the time. Fozzie Bear, very kind of annoyed me most of the time. I think Kermit's the only one who didn't annoy me. Oh, I'm being very nasal, aren't I? Very nasal. Well, I am kind of sniffly-sliffed. I've been mooshing, I've been squirting, the things you do when you're about to be sick, and that might be an effect on my voice. That might have an effect on my nasality, although I do believe I have a nasally voice to begin with. Maybe I don't. I don't know. Nasonex, get in touch with me. Get in touch with me immediately. You know what to do. What the fuck was I talking about? Why am I thinking about Barbies? Barbies? Barbies, hair, Muppets, Miss Piggy. I don't like Miss Piggy. Yeah, who do I like other than Kermit? And the shrimp. Oh, Beaker, of course. I mean, Beaker, get out of there. Get out of there. Just get out of there. You know? Beaker. Such a sweet face. Such a sweet face, Beaker. Man, I loved the McDonald's Muppets toys. Those were some quality toys. It was the baby Muppets? Did they also have the adult Muppets? No, it was just the baby Muppets. Why was that a thing? Why, like, baby Muppets, baby Warner Brothers, baby Looney Tunes, baby Disney characters? What did they call them? Baby Disney? Disney babies? Ugh. Is that the product name? Disney babies? Or like, what did I just say before that for Looney Tunes babies? Like loony, like are you saying babies with mental health issues? You know, like didn't loony mean mental health issues back in the day? You know, I don't think it just meant kooky, you know? I don't know. Look, I'm not gonna spend the rest of this podcast screaming about the names of these properties and the reason why they chose to make them. They just made them smaller and put diapers on them. Right? Some of them had diapers. They were babies. Why did we need to know their lives as babies? I'm sorry. Forgiveness. Okay. This experiment is quite overwhelming. Hey, let's put a pause on that Muppets one. Maybe we'll come back to it. I've got other questions to get to. Facebook has been generous this evening. From Tom Zalatni, producer of the Upford Network. the show, the network that Topics of High Importance is on. Producer of the Up for Discussion podcast, which I am also on. You know, Tom. Oh, is this a good place for an ad? Let's do it. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? Do I write it somewhere? Oh, shit.
I'm Tom Zalatni, host and producer of Up for Discussion, a long-running comedy podcast on the Upford Network. Every week, me and my team of hilarious improvisers use audience-submitted questions to dive deep and delicious into every topic under the sun. Nothing is off limits. The audience has full control. It's like going to an improv show, only it's in your ears, and nobody's asking to see a scene about sex toys. Hopefully. One reviewer called it an underappreciated cult classic. Another reviewer called it not a very compelling product. Go check it out and see for yourself. The Up for Discussion podcast. Available wherever fine podcasts are sold.
Yep, I did it. Okay, 10:48. Fucking great. No, that's not the time I need. I need the time from the screen. 5:38. 5:38. You don't need to hear this. Hey, it's production notes. Production notes. Super valuable. Super valuable. Okay, so the next question from Tom is kind of in line of something I spoke about earlier, and that is how much shrimp is too much shrimp. So let's talk about it. I don't like shrimp. I've probably had shrimp twice in my life. Did you know that, Tom? Did you know that, Tom? I'm not a seafood person. And you were like, and I was like, oh, it'll be my honor to answer your question. It was a joke, because I don't have the authority to say anything about shrimp. You know? All I know is that they looked really cute in Shark Tales. Shark Tales? Shark Tales? Is that what it was called? With the Will Smith and the Angelina Jolie and the fucking Jack Black? Was Jack Black in that movie? Was he the killer whale? Killer whale? What was was it a shark and a kill? Okay, anyways, look, you can go watch it if you want. It's not the best movie. It's got an okay soundtrack. I mean, but But the shrimp are funny. The shrimp are funny in that film. So if you're telling me that you've brought me a basket of those shrimp, I'd be like, just keep bringing the baskets. I want to hang out with these guys. I want to hang out with these shrimp people. If we're talking like slimy, pink, cold on lettuce on a stainless steel tray. Okay, maybe not stainless steel. I don't know what caterers use. I don't want that. So one is too much for me, Tom. One. I don't want it. It's slimy and it's cold. It's rubbery. No, thank you. And I'm sorry if this makes you upset with me. Look, kick me off the network, Tom. Paul. Tom, I dare you. It's a joke. We're talking about shrimp. It's really not that big of a deal. Okay, so the next question is from Frank. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Frank. Oh, this is the first song of the show. I wish I hadn't. Well, that was a shame. Anyways, so the question is, what is the backstory of Bastian the robot? Okay, so I'm like, Frank, thanks so much. Frank, you're such an awesome dude. Thank you for contributing to the show. And I'm like, I don't know who Bastian the robot is. Do you want me to Google it? Or do you want me to go blind? And he posted a picture of Bastian the robot. And then said, that's all I'm giving you. That's all you get. That's all you get. So, let me just... Oh, shit. I gotta open my other app now. Hey, real time. You see what it is. Scrolling through the messages. See what it is. Okay, so... I'm gonna post this. With the post. Because it'll be my first fucking promotional post in like fucking 5 episodes. I'm sorry. I am sorry to me. And I'm sorry to Paul. I will promote the show. Tomorrow. Okay, so it is a robot. It is a robot with beige and forest green and orange. A little bit of blue, but that might be just shade color. It has a large caliber gun rotator on its back. Its head looks a little bit like a toaster turned around. There's definitely a printer on his chest. Each shoulder is made out of a loaf of bread, and then the dude's holding like, okay, just you'll see it in the photo. Just look online. I describe things like I don't know, like a hamster would describe its experience in Niagara Falls to the snake next door. You know, that's how I describe things. Hey, hydration break. Hydration break for you and me. Hydration break for you and me. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's fucking sponsored by water. Water, I have no idea what is contained in it. Anyway, so, backstory. The backstory of Bastion the Robot. Let's see. I'm gonna go with... Ooh. Bastion the Robot was a couch. A couch in a house where a scientist lived. The scientist fell in love with the couch, became obsessed with making the couch sentient so that they could be together as a couple. He worked tirelessly to the point of burnout. When the face light came on, the couch was alive. They began to date. Didn't work out. Their personalities were just not compatible. The scientist respectfully understood the robot's needs and wants, and they parted ways. A detail of the image I did not share is that Bastion is holding a yellow bird. Wait a minute, did I say it? I think I did say it. Anyways. Yeah. Like, super sensitive robot, you know? And then I'm not sure what happened to him, what he's doing now, what they're doing now. I wish them well. Bastion, I wish you well. So, Frank, I hope that answered your question about what the backstory of Bastion, the robot, is. I gave that one to you. I did it for you, Frank. Okay, now we're moving on to a question from my lady love, Paul Bureau. I love you, my love. How would animals react to aliens, assuming they smell, behave like nothing else on our planet? Whoa, babe. Whoa, is what I responded, because, I mean, wow, what a question. How would animals react to aliens, assuming they smell, behave like nothing else on our planet? Fuck. I guess it would depend on the size of the alien, the temperament of the alien, the temperature of the alien, the odor. Even if it doesn't smell like anything on our planet, the odor must surely still have kind of properties of smell, you know, like... Well, maybe if he doesn't smell like anything, then I feel like the animal would be possibly even more panicked. Like, what is this shape coming at me? You know? Like, is this a car coming at me? Do they know what a car is? Do dogs that chase cars, is that really a thing, or is that just shit from cartoons? I don't, because you've seen it in a lot of cartoons, right? Dogs chasing cars? Ah, well, I guess, yeah, Trixie and Artu have chased cars before, but like, to the fence, you know? Bark, 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 bark. Oh, my hand's in the shape of a dog. I wish I could do... Oh, I'm doing the shadow thing. I'm doing the dog shadow thing. Believe me. You don't have to believe me. Just believe me. But you don't have to. Yep. I think they would feel threatened. I would think they would feel threatened. Yeah. I think they would feel threatened. But if the alien was warm, then they'd make a deal. They'd make a deal. We know how animals are. Another question from Anna. How we doing? How we doing? Hey, you want to hear about another podcast on this fucking network? You want to hear about... Yeah! Get the t-shirt cannons out. It's time to talk. It's time to... Here's an ad.
Oh, hi. Can you wait a minute? Oh, goddamn, what am I gonna say to you? Hi, yeah, I'm just gonna wash my hands here. I know what you're wondering. What are you doing in my bathroom? Well, this is very easy to explain. Hold on. Let me just blow dry my hair here. I'm here to tell you about Lasers on the Ride podcast. It's available wherever you get your podcast. It's a mix of comedy, interviews, and the existential drama that only real life can bring. Now I'm gonna go take a shower. Goodbye.
Thanks for listening to the show and to that ad. I hope you enjoyed the ad. I hope you check out the podcast that was promoted there. Yeah, it's a really good network, guys. It's a really good network. Alrighty, next question. I wish I were higher. I wish I were higher again. No. Embrace the moment. Anna asks, if there was a man in the moon, what would he have to say about Earth? If there was a man in the moon, what would he have to say about Earth? Well, first of all, if there was a man in the moon, he would have to have some kind of telepathic connection to Earth, because there's no windows. There's no windows in the moon. On the moon? In the moon. In the moon? In the wall? The wall of a house has windows. There's windows in the walls. Windows in the walls. Ooh, that's a good title of a book. What would it be about? Glass making. Yes, glass making. Technical book. Ugh. On this show, you often see the waves. The waves of weed. The waves of my brain. Do you see them? They're like waves of water, but they're brain waves. Yeah. Brain waves. Yeah. Was that... I think that would be called an abstract song? I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, no windows is my answer. Yeah, because, like, I mean, or if you want to go with, like a Pokeball situation, or like a genie lamp situation, like there's this world inside. I hope he has good carpets, nice carpets. I hope he has a nice fireplace. I hope, I hope he, I hope he, I hope he has a great time in there. What do birds think about? Alternatively, what do birds dream about? Sometimes I wish there was a backtrack to this show, like a... Well, maybe not that. That was getting a little bit fancy-free. Fancy-free. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, Jesus. What do birds think about? What do birds think about? Fuck. Alternatively, what do birds dream about? I think they think about seed a lot, I think they really think about seed a lot. Like, where's my next seed? Where's... Oh, and then they think about sex. They think about sex, and then they think about, oh, my babies. My babies. I have to feed my babies in this fucking nest. Like, there's no fucking room for me in this fucking nest. There's fucking babies. And they're, fucking regurgitate. They have to fucking regurgitate their food. Fuck. I think bird parents are resentful. I think they're resentful. That's what I think they're thinking. They're thinking this is shit. Fuck this shit, Like, where did my life go? I think that's what they're thinking. What do they dream about? They dream about freedom from chick making. That's what they dream about. They dream about a life where they have time to do arts and crafts and spend and snuggle up by the fire. You know? That's what fucking birds dream about. Some fucking peace and quiet from the chicks. Huh? From the chicks and the terrible, terrible time it is to find seed when there's not a lot of seed left. You know? I'm sorry for bumming everybody out with that little sequence of emotional thoughts. But hey, what do you think birds think about? What do you think birds dream about? Think about it for a second. You'll come to the same conclusion. I assure you. Oh my god. Anna bombarded me with love and support, so she gets another question. Also, I would love to hear 3 of your favorite things. Number 1, Curly Whirlies, a Cadbury chocolate with caramel inside from the UK. Number 2, what? 3 of my favorite things? Fuck. I was like on a roll, but then I was like, I really want some Curly Whirlies right now. Oh my god. 3 of my favorite. Fucking roast beef and Yorkshire puddings. Fucking roast beef, Yorkshire puddings, roast potatoes, broccoli, carrots, and cabbage and gravy. You know, all of it. So food, and my husband. Definitely. And not in that order, of course. Don't fucking write me letters. Don't write me letters because I put 2 food items before my husband, okay? Hey, you know how my brain works. I'm the bad one. You know that. I know that. It's fine. Hydration break. Okay, we're out of the Anna whirlpool, and it was a positive whirlpool. Don't write me letters. Kate. Kate wants to know, what's the best shade of purple? Well, goddamn. Oh, wait, am I on the wrong side of the goddamn mic? I hope not. Oh, I am. No way. Oh, okay. Well, let's turn it back so that it's all the same, and then we'll turn it up, I guess. Oh, that's a fucking shame and a half. I spoke all this time. Hey, I hope you... That was so whiny. You hate me now. Best shades of purple. Best shades of purple. Fucking like a plummy, but like plum, like a Welch's grape juice. You know, I really like that shit. A little bit magenta-y purple. You know? Fucking love it. I love purple. Purple's my favorite color. It used to be green and now it's purple. It's been purple for a couple of years now. I'm telling you right now, my favorite color is purple. Okay? Oh, I'm losing steam. I'm losing steam, guys. And realizing that I've been recording on the wrong side of the goddamn mic this whole time, after having set it to the butt shape, because I was gonna do it solo, I'm annoyed. Honesty time, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed! Philip wanted me to talk about textures. Well, how about the textures of frustration? Oh god, no, didn't I just bum you out with that other one? Oh no, and then we went to purple, so it's fine. But hey, no, look, textures are awesome, but textures are also an enemy, because for me, textures in food is just like, oh, it makes me such a baby. It just makes me a baby. Give me puree. But I don't want puree. I don't like it when it's creamy. Okay, enough of the whining. Thanks so much for listening to this ridiculous attempt at solo podcasting. It's hard. Bill Burr, damn it. Wow. As if he's the only one who does it solo. I don't even know if he still does it solo. What do you do, Bill Burr? Whatever, man. Doesn't matter. Thank you so much for listening. And for participating with your questions. It's really cool. It's really cool what you did. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.